Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. Line gets set, first down. Here's the handoff. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to him. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. The give to the left side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't O-lane blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that edge.
And conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers don't want to block. You got to do a better job on the perimeter. It's not going to be enough in this offense just to catch passes. You've got to go execute your assignment. That corner should have been blocked, and they should have gotten a bigger gain on that outside run.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the first down. Just so hard to defend.
And the Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the toss. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
From the gun, the ground game. At midfield, he's got room. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Now they'll run it to the right here. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. They would have needed a 50-yard field goal from here, so instead they'll keep the offense out there and go for it. The Tigers get enough to move the chains.
Well, there you're seeing the mentality of this head coach in the game, going for it. A lot of guys would have tried to kick a field goal, but I think this guy knows, hey, we're not going to win this game putting 3s up on the board. We need touchdowns. Nice attitude.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. He's got it on the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty, and he runs really good routes. You saw it on that play.
Handoff from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They're about to exhaust their opening script on the first drive of the game. 12th play coming up here on 3rd down. Quarterback on the keeper. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Finds his man enough for the first. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the 3s. We need 6s.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Holds and fires complete to the right. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So the 16-play drive, and they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. Here he comes with the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First down here for the offense. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
A 3rd and long coming up here. They'll run the toss. At the 35, he's loose. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
Hard to imagine this is only their first drive of the game, but their defense was on the field for virtually an entire quarter. So, guys, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here to convert this 3rd down so their defense can stay on the sideline and get their win back.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And talking to the offensive coordinator before the game, he said, Jesse, I'm going to be aggressive, and they were aggressive right there. Flea flicker, trying to make the big play down the field, trying to create some momentum for this offense.
Well, the problem is sometimes with flea flickers is that if the primary target's not open, then there's nowhere to go with the football, and I think that's what happened on that play.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. A full dive to haul that one in. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Wants to go up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. And they did tack on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Frost. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Takes a handoff, and he's going right. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We'll get this quarter going with a second down play. Handoff from the shotgun. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup. He went for it. He attacked it. Got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Quick toss. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big gain now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Using his feet. The ball squirts free. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. The run from the shotgun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you are.
How good has this offense been on 4th down, converting all 3 times, and they're lining up to go for it again. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the first down. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first down. Need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's there to make the stop.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Smashes through. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Memphis heads to the line with a 1st and goal. Trying to barge in. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
They'll try to power it in. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. This is a money play on 3rd and goal. Try to barge their way in. And he'll be brought down.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
Wow, look at this. You could take the lead with a chip shot field goal here. Instead, they'll try to finish this drive with a touchdown. He is denied. Stopped just short of the goal line. Pushed his way to the 1 and could go no further. And they'll turn it over on down. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. How about that last drive? Just parked him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Now 2nd and 10 from their own 1, and they need just a little space if they can find it. Leaves it with the back. At the 15, he's loose. Afterburner's coming. The 50, the 40, at the 30, the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, MTSU. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. Just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down markers. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Memphis will be forced to punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. And that's where they'll spot it, just inside the 45. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Memphis ready to kick it deep and get the second half going. He'll bring it out. It's McClain. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical.
He's off to the races. He's inside the 40. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
How many ways can I get it to my guys who can fly, who are playmakers, and let them make big plays? This is another one you've seen. Catch the football, flip it ahead really quickly, get it to a burner, go in full speed across the formation. He gets the edge, makes the big play.
He's got his man. Delivers the contact. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. And they take it in for 6 more points. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
They'll go with a direct snap. Low man wins, and he just smashed him. And they're finally able to get him on the ground at the 1. And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score, 2nd and goal. Feeling some heat. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Blue Raiders! Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on first down. Here's the give off the left side. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. On the option. And now in the pitch, the ball's loose. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On the option. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. helmet era football. This is analytics. Around midfield, 4-down territory. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
I like the idea to go for it there on 4th down. You're basically at midfield, and you've got to have confidence in your guys to be able to go out. You've got experience in this offense. Guys have made these types of plays before. That time, the defense stepped up. They bowed up and made a better play and take over. Now you need your defense to get on the field in a sudden change situation and get you the football back.
Tosses it back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Dumps it to the back. Firing to the right, complete. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
A lot of times the defense is focused on the middle, right? Bring more big bodies in the red zone. Don't let them run the football. Offense tries to do the opposite. Get outside. Get their speedster the football. Had a little bit of success, but nice job.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
They're bringing heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play, giving up the sack.
He'll pull it down and run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. Could tell the pressure started to get to him a little bit, nowhere to go with the football, and just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Trying to beat him to the left. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Splits the uprights, it's good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Western Kentucky is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage, but despite all that, we still have a very close game. They're up by a field goal over UTEP. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
At the 40, there he goes. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Scrambling away. Going to try to get it himself. Finds a crease at the 20. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Touchdown, MTSU! And the route is on. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. They were ready for the onside, and the ball squirted out. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He'll pull it down. Still running at the 40. Keeps it himself and gets to first. A huge pickup on this play. They finally get him out of bounds, and that is some kind of way to wrap up the third quarter.
Middle Tennessee, 35. Memphis, 10.
Ready up. They'll break the seal on this quarter here on first down. The back goes in motion. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee! And the stomping has commenced. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Not much reason to go for the onside kick at this point, except they want to run up the score. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Looking to throw, it's McCoy. That falls incomplete. They had the screen all set up, and he couldn't hang on to the ball.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing if they stop the pass, they win the game, and they have done that. Their guys have won one-on-one on islands. They've been able to get to the quarterback. They've been mixing up their looks. They haven't even allowed 100 yards passing in this one, and that's why they are way ahead here in the fourth quarter.
And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. He'll take a shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here.
29 Philly, 2-9 Philly.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
Not a ton of play calls for 3rd in California when you're on offense. You know you're going to have your quarterback holding on to the football. You really got to think about how you're going to protect him. Offensive coordinator may want to think about using more max protect schemes, get more bodies in to give this quarterback a chance.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Slings it. Finds him out of the backfield. Can anyone catch him? A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first...
Snags it! Touchdown, Blue Raiders! And the punishment has been extended. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
You've got to love what you're seeing if you're the head coach of this team, because your defense is simply not resting on their laurels, and they're playing until there's zeros on the clock. They've got a massive lead. We're late in the fourth quarter, and they're still getting sacks.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. This is a 3rd and long.
42 Spider.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. It's 4th down now, and this likely the final snap before the 2-minute warning. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on 4th down. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he makes the catch inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Quarterback keeps it. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back.
Touchdown, Middle Tennessee! And the pummeling has started. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that replay scoring drive. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. And he coughed it up, and good thing he got it back himself. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positive.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, you're talking about.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. 3 and out. They got trickery and deception. They snap it to the up man. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap.